I want to tell you why I created the Inner Peace Challenge and the story that brought me here. This isn't easy to talk about, but it's the truth of why I do this work. My father suffered the mind terribly and he died by suicide. That shattered me, and it set me on a lifelong quest to find answers. I vowed that his suffering would not be wasted and that I would find an end to suffering, not just for myself, but for others too, because I couldn't stand to see anyone else suffer the way he did. But for years, I suffered too. I believed my thoughts. I thought other people were the cause of my pain. I was stuck in the chatter, in the stories, in the blame. And then, after a painful breakup, I hit bottom. I was drowning in suffering. I tried everything: books, workshops, techniques, distractions, medication. Nothing worked for long. The mind always came back. I thought I couldn't go on anymore at one point, but then I remembered my vow. And then something happened. Something shifted, and I discovered that happiness, love, and joy really aren't out there in things, people, or events. Right in the middle of my suffering, I discovered that love, joy, and happiness are within me. So I began to turn inward, and what I found was astonishing. The more I stopped chasing things, people, and events and started seeking happiness within, the more love and joy I knew. And for 9 months, that bliss grew and grew. Every day it deepened. It was like being carried by a rising current of love that I couldn't explain, but which I knew how to access. And then one day, in the forest, it culminated. Love exploded in my chest and then up through my head, and I fell to my knees, crying with the intensity of it. And through tears streaming down my face, I looked up at the trees, and suddenly, all boundaries disappeared. I saw that the trees are myself, and myself is the trees. Subject and object fell away. And then came the laughter. No ordinary laughter, but uproarious laughter and joy through every cell. Unstoppable cosmic laughter, as if all of life was laughing itself awake. There's no Cindy, no trees, no separation. Just one reality and self shining in love and joy. In that moment, not only the suffering of mind was gone, the whole thinking mind was gone. In astonishment, I couldn't even speak. It's me, when I tried. But who would I speak to? The voice in the head was nowhere to be found. And I was here to know it. In fact, I was, and I am, the only one here, everywhere. And I realized that that voice is not me. It never was. And suffering is only a dream of thought. Peace, love, joy, my true self is always here. I'd simply been lost in the dream of mind. That's why I do this work. That's why I created the Inner Peace Challenge. Because of compassion for you, as myself. I don't want anyone else to live trapped in suffering. I don't want another person to needlessly go through what my father did. And I don't want you to keep battling the chatter in your head, thinking there's no way out. There is. And inner peace in this challenge is the first step. A taste of what's possible when you stop believing the mind and start valuing reality. My father's suffering and my own led me to this discovery, and now I help others see it too. So welcome. As the group opens, I invite you to meet and greet each other, share your stories, and get ready. Because on Monday, we begin this journey together, and I'll guide you into the peace and joy that's already here. I can't wait to see you break through, because peace isn't far away. It's right here, right now. And together, we're going to discover that truth. So, thank you for letting me share my story. Please say hello in the group I'd love to meet you. And I think we're actually live this time because I just did this. And I wasn't live, apparently. Facebook, gremlins. So if you're live listening to me now, please say hello. I want to truly welcome you. I know it's been tough. It's been long, hard path up until this point. But this is a turning point for you now. All right. Until we meet again, you know what to do then. Keep it real and enjoy yourself just because you can.